It is time for yet another spectacular stream with your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek. Let's go. Hello humans, good to see you all once again. It is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek, back with yet another spectacular stream. And whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you're chatting or lurking, you are all welcome here, and I hope that this stream will bring a little more color to your day. Welcome to the show, everyone. Glad to have you all here. It is now Monday, September 25 at 2023, and it is 10:06 a.m. That time check was brought to you by yours truly. And I would like to welcome our early birds for today. We do have Cool Beans, Wolfu, and Cerebro Plays Games. Thank you very much for taking care of the shout outs, Cool Beans. Yes, and it is time for yet another week. It is a Monday, so it is time to beat the Monday blues. And what better way to beat the Monday blues than by, doing a little more ranked. That's probably going to wake me up. I hope it will wake me up. And speaking of the blues, I just want to mention to everybody, I'd like to plug our Discord server right now, because we do have some changes in the Discord server. So now, if you go ahead and select your roles, if you go to our roles channel, that will allow you to see more specific kinds of things or more specific access. And not to mention, we do now have a color roles selector in the Discord server. So if you want, because of course I am a color surfing DJ, we're all about color. So why not let the people decide what kind of color they want their username to be, diba? So again, go ahead and drop by. Thank you for the link, Cool Beans. Just unnoticed though, it is an 18+ Discord server. So if you're not 18 and above, please stay away. And it looks like I am talking to you once again telepathically. I am reaching out to you with my mind. That is just how powerful that I am. Oh my gosh. But anyway, let's go ahead and just refresh and then hope that everything will work out okay. But in any case, how was everybody's weekend? For me, it was very busy. I would just like to remind everybody that while my voice is there we go. I just revealed one of my new powers, my invisible powers. After all, I can control color, so I can turn myself invisible. Diba? Ayun. Let's see, what else can we do? Are we on? Am I in push to talk? Hold on. That's not right, you know. I should not have to worry about push to talk. I'm the host. Okay, I should not have to worry about push to talk here. What's going on? But anyway, I just want to mention to everybody that again on September 30, that's going to be Saturday at 6 p.m. That will be my birthday countdown stream, and I'm going to be hosting a bunch of events, a 6 p.m. until midnight. So that will be Saturday. Sorry, and I will be playing a crab game. I will be doing tier lists of VTubers, also tawag, and then mukbang, karaoke, all of those things. So we're gonna be very, very busy, and I hope that if you choose to stop by, that you'll be able to join me, and we'll be able to make, you know, a lot of good memories together. So again, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure that you go ahead and join me, and hopefully we'll be able to work together on this. Yes, I will be making a tier list, Wolfu. I will be making a VTuber tier list. I will be reading out your birthday messages, and mukbang, crab game collab, karaoke, all those sorts of things. Yes, I can finally move. I am no longer under a petrification spell. Sub-Zero has finally unfrozen me. Hi Reeker, good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm very busy while I have like 2 slices of cake next to me. I'm getting ready in case I need to snack, especially if I'm feeling very salty. If I lose, at least, you know, I can actually have something sweet to counteract it, diba? You know how, you know, when you have combinations like sweet and salty, it's a very good combination, and it's something that a lot of people don't realize works really well. Kind of like, you know, if you're the type of person that likes to dip your French fries in your sundae, those people understand. Those kinds of people understand. And speaking of salted caramel, thank you for bringing that up, Cool Beans. Mother Svek actually made a homemade lemon cake the other day. And she's actually been making lemon cakes recently, but instead of just using like lemon extract, she now has legitimate lemon juice that she uses, and she also has a separate salted caramel topping. And you have to be careful though, because if you're not, you'll really feel the grain of salt. It's sinfully good. Bad for your kidneys, Bad for your pancreas, but holy cow, it's good. Gonna get your food order? Sige. Sure, take your time, Cool Beans. Make sure you come back. Make sure you come back. Possessive daw. Oh my goodness. But yes, good to have, good to see that everything is beginning to move as it always is. And again, if you need to go ahead and just put me in the background, that's perfectly fine. It will get loud and rowdy in a while anyway. Hi Jesse, good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hello Alab as well. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'll still be giving you shout outs just, you know, as a courtesy. So yes, thank you very much once again. And hope good to have you here on this morning. And let's see, what else do we have in store? Yes, once again, just a reminder, once again, if you want to go ahead and join the tier list, if you want to send me your birthday greetings, I do have some messages available so that you'll be able to follow. And if you check the chat, eventually, there will be a notification where you can send your birthday greetings via the reco card. And lastly, again, if you want to go ahead and visit my Discord server, or if you're already part of my Discord server, go ahead and visit it, and you can go select your new access roles. And we do have some color roles that you can choose. So instead of me deciding what colors you want, you'll be having for your chat name, now you can actually decide the colors on your own. So, ayun. I will leave the power over to you. Yes. That was quite a lot, you know, and we're just starting right now. Again, it's a new week. I've been up since much earlier today, and you know, we're always very busy, always very packed, but hopefully we'll be able to handle everything, because of course, you know, you can never really tell what's gonna be in store for you in the week, so it's not always going to be easy. The only thing we can do is just wish na everything, that we can handle it na lang, di ba? Kaya mo ba? Kaya! We can do this. We can handle this. It's just like every other day, every other week that we've been through. It's going to be fine. You know, I believe. I believe. And speaking of which, it's already here now. It is your reco card on the pinned message in the chat. So if you still haven't sent me your birthday greetings, feel free to do so. Anything you're willing to let me read on the stream, feel free to go ahead and submit it there. Okay, so I think this is good enough for now. I'll go ahead and move over to the... what's this? Move over to the next area, to the gaming studio, because we're going to be playing some more Splatoon 3 ranked mode. Wish me luck, everybody. Please make sure that I don't get way too salty. Alright, so we should be... Everything okay? Yes, there's a lot of new people, indeed. Yes, I'm very happy that a lot of you have decided to tune in. So, thank you very much for stopping by once again, and for making me a part of your day. And let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go rank mode, baby. Let's go ahead and get the salt ready to flow. Yes. I'm sleepy. Play ranked. Grabe minsan, you know. Sometimes, oh, you're so stressed. Play ranked. Sleepy rank mode. I mean, some of my friends say it's very therapeutic, and I understand where they're coming from. Ranked Valo, ranked Apex. You're very brave. I can see where you're coming from, and sometimes I do that too. There is never a bad time to play ranked. Point taken, yes. You know what? Just make sure that you clean up your act like this Roomba over here. Yes, in Splatoon we have Roomba bombs in this game. Imagine that. Boom! And if I have this weapon here, we've got Bakugan, baby! Nice. This was a very powerful special, but we're not gonna use this because it's not a triple shot, one shot. You need to hit them twice in order to be able to actually get the score, to get the splat. So we're gonna go back to our weapon that we used yesterday, which was the H3 nozzle nose. So this is the L3 for light. This is the H3 for heavy. I'm just waiting for the H3 nozzle nose D to come out. Yes, there is actually a variant of this weapon called the H3 nozzle nose D. What is the D for? D dolphin. Kayo ha? Ang aga-aga ha? Yung mga utak nyo. Okay? Green is a nice color, but keep it out of your utak. Charot. It's always a good time to play ranked. Yes. Always. Always your number one FM radio station. 90.7 Love Radio. Ang aga, let's go get some drinks. Tara. Shot tayo, beeps. Tagay pa more. Get the Sanmig light. Or if you're really brave, go for the Antonov. My gosh. I always say that I never really drink much, but if I'm at a party with friends, the safest thing for me to do is like Sanmig Light or Sanmig Pale Pilsen. Not a fan of, heavier drinks. Yes, do not drink in the morning. Please do not. I am not responsible for legal reasons. That was just a joke, okay? Jesse says, that jingle though, kakamiss narinig ko sa radio sa kotse before gumamit na ng MP3 player sa kotse. Yeah, those were the days when I didn't really know how to use Grab, so I actually had to commute to work in an FX or the bus. Actually, it was mostly the FX. In the FX, the drivers really like listening to the FM radio stations. But if you're on the bus, usually they use their own downloaded MP3 players and stuff. And you can always tell because there's always going to be a bus driver that will usually have a playlist of only Air Supply songs. Air Supply or the Scorpions. Every single time. I mentioned Air Supply too because they're gonna be having a concert once again very soon. Mangilang beses na sila nandito, so it brings back memories. You know, being able to commute via bus when the buses would stop everywhere because they weren't following the rules. Oh my goodness. Arcus. Not Arceus. Gotcha. So we're not fighting Pokemon God here. Gotcha. Oh yeah, it's tower control. I wasn't paying attention. Gotcha. Track 2. Nice. I'm expecting to track a lot of people, which will get me very, very high assist scores. I'm not planning to do a lot of kills, but tracking is like my best strategy. Whoa! Please die! Ah, you didn't die. Okay, well. Ah, the Clash Blaster. My arch nemesis from Splatoon 2 has returned. Ah! Okay, well, that was bad. Okay, we're gonna level up a bit. I should not be testing out a new weapon in rank, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do that, diba? You have to take the risk, diba? If you don't say take a risk, the answer is always no, sabi nila. Oh! We've taken the lead. Good job, peeps. Nice. I did that. Just kidding. Oh god, I'm not doing well. I'm not doing so hot with this weapon right now. The day is hot, but not my weapon skills. Ah! Okay, we died. Oh god. Woo! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm please gonna die. Don't let me die. Random weapons, random playstyles, teacher. I'll never let them know your next move. Correct. Especially if they're planning to stream snipe me. They won't know what I'm gonna do if I don't know what I'm gonna do. Whoa! Whoa, okay, well, we're dying over here. There are squiddies dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for squid. Die! Wah! Mga sniper! Sniper! Stream snipe. Ooh, 2 down, baby. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ooh. I'm making such weird sounds. What the heck is this? I'm like an engine revving up. It's time. That's the only thing we're doing against each other. We're trying to kill each other. We're gonna track and kill each other. Woo! Oh! Can we please move past 69? I know that's a nice number, but, you know, we have... There are other nice numbers, like 25! Whoa! Ah! Are we gonna do an Inkling sound stream? Please no, I can't really... If you want me to do an Inkling sound stream, that's just me gargling water for the duration of the stream, which is not fun. What are you talking about? Ah! Dang, that bomb just blew up right immediately. Dang. Okay. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Do not jump immediately. Do not jump, Serjay. Wag nang mag-jump. Everybody say jump! Yes. Yes. Warm-up is complete. What are you talking about? It's just a warm-up. Okay? Relax lang kayo, guys. For today's video, this is a warm-up. Tara guys, everybody, let's go. Kain muna tayo ng cake for today's video. "13 splats, 12 deaths." My goodness. Almost the same. Okay, we changed weapon. I forgot that we're playing ano. So we need to think of something else. And that is Shall we go Dynamo? I want to believe in you, Gold Dynamo. Parang relationship lang, you know? I want to believe in you, but you're always cheating on me. I keep thinking that you're good, but you're always cheating on me. Haven't I always been faithful? Grabe, ang aga naman, Serjay. I will never forget, you know, going back to the bus ride thing, I will never forget the last thing that I listened to on the bus before the pandemic lockdowns was Bazzy. Bazzy when he released IFLY. I flip and love you, I do. Balloons, happy birthday! Well, these birthday balloons blow up. I flip and love you, I do. Yes. Whack. Whack. 69.6 whack. Oh my gosh. Grabe. Alright, it's battle time. Let's do this thing. Okay, wow, we've got 2 rollers on our team. Nice. And they've got a Flingza too, and 2 Splash-O-Matics. Very interesting choice. Let's hope that my range will actually compensate for my very low DPS. I got hit by the Roomba bomb. Oh no. Oh no. The funny thing when there's 2 rollers is that it's just a game of whack-a-mole. Well, I got the Flingza, so that's that. It's the biggest game of bonk stick. Whack! Whack! Woohoo! Whack! Ah! I still died. The crab. The crab. The crab is too strong. Crab cycle. I will never forget chemistry class. How much I hated chemistry class. Ah! I hated chemistry class back in the day. Never forget the good old Krebs cycle. Ooh, nice wipeout. Good job, peeps. All right, go ahead and get to it. I missed. Ah! Carbon cycle, Krebs cycle, molality. I don't know, that only changed my mind when my former teacher passed away. Okay, well. Smooth middle manager. But still, you know, I will never forget how terrible the experience was when we were learning chemistry. Wah! Okay. Oh, crab. Crab. There's a crab in our base, and that's crab. Alimango. You know what? If the people really like to use crab tank and when they play ranked, I guess that's what you call ow. That's what you call crab mentality. Hoy, hindi pwede yung mga crab mentality dyan. Be better. Yes! Got somebody. Nice. Finally! Okay, Ariel happened to me. Let's go. Whoa! Okay. Well, that didn't really work well, unfortunately. So, we'll have to fall back. We're just playing defense! Triple in strike. Parang Mobile Legends long. Oh wait, that's not Mobile Legends. Triple kill. Monster kill. I think that's from Halo. I'm trying to remember the game though. I've heard it in a lot of YouTuber meme videos. I just forgot the game where that comes from. Whoa! Okay. Dota 1. Okay, fine. Sorry. Okay, look. It was another MOBA. At least I was close enough the first time. Whoa! Die! Whoa! I thought I was almost gonna get a triple kill, but no, it didn't work. What? Missiles. Tenta missiles. Why do they call it Tenta missiles? Because there's always 10 of them. And it's so much worse when they hit only one person. My gosh. Grabe, B ranks lang to. They're so good. So good. So good. We're not feeling good. We're just dying over here. Okay, thank you. Let the round end. Let the pain die. Now that I think about it, a Serjay announcer pack would be pretty dope. You know, Cool Beans, a part of me was thinking about something like that. But more of I will use my... So instead of like using like triple kill or something like that, instead what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to make like a situation voice pack, or like parang, how would I say, if you like, you know, wake up sleepyhead, it's time for your breakfast, parang ganyan, you know, those kinds of voice packs that, you know, are kind of popular nowadays, that sort of thing. Like, wake up, it's already past your alarm. You're gonna be late for work. Yeah, sort of like an interaction, Reeker. If you think, now that you mention it, something like that. Okay, don't forget to drink your water. And that's, I think it's something like where if you say it, it's like you can put it. It's not gonna be like a scenario that I will keep for a very long time. What I mean is, it's like very short statements. So let's say, wake up, sleepyhead, and then it's just one, that's the voice line. And then you can set it to your alarm, because if you do that, that's the thing. You can set specific MP3 audio into your alarm clock or something like that. So at least if you want to have a reminder of Serjay telling you, drink water, I can do that too. Wake up. Rise and shine. I can be your angle or your dibel. Or as we say in Ilonggo, I can be your demonyo. Hail Hydra. Heavy Hydra Splatling, yes. Do a little RP, yes. That's correct, that's correct. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we should be fine. And then, the good thing about Hydra, we've got chicken bombs. Auto bombs. Walk over there, get it! Nice. Ren and I, whenever we used to play Splatoon 2, we would always joke that I, somehow, for some reason, would attract even more chicken bombs to myself. And I would always die to an auto bomb. For some reason. And whenever that happens, we would joke that, oh, Serjay's hungry for chicken again. Yes, I am. Nom nom nom. FM on the other side. FM radio station. Okay, I'll go over to the left here and then try to paint it up, but at least I have a clear shot over to the target. Oh, come on. Yes, please do not forget to eat your breakfast or your lunch, everyone. Please do not forget to eat. I know you want to watch me, but, you know, don't forget to eat. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, at least it was not me that disconnected. Thank goodness. It was not me. Does it count as a loss if you have a disconnection? No, it does not. If you're not the one that disconnected, especially if it's very early in the match ends immediately and it counts as a no contest. So it doesn't hurt your ranking placement. The only one it hurts is the person that disconnected from the match. So we're fine. We're fine on our end, I think. What's for breakfast, Cool Beans? Yeah, it's a lot better than before, because it's Splatoon 2, goodness gracious. If you got disconnected, oh my god. That was a nightmare. That was the thing that made me super salty back in the day. FM is back. I see. FM radio station. Skablam! Oatmeal and peanut butter bread. Oh, so you're saying the bread is like banana bread with peanut butter already? They're really pestering me. Okay, Dragon Ball time. Die! Yes! Yes! Die! Perfect! Spread the peanut butter on the bread. Gotcha. You know, sometimes I get confused whenever they say like banana bread or any kind of nut bread, because it's like, do you put the nuts in the bread or is it like already part of it? You know what I mean? Don't take that out of context. Ah! Spirit Bomb, yes. That's why I like Hydra. This is what I was waiting for when I wanted to get this weapon. Hydra Splatling. Yes. Hail Hydra. The thing is, it's just so slow. It's now my headcanon that Serjay imagines his enemies as his toxic co-workers and he plays to vent. Please don't tell the world my secrets, Cool Beans. Woo, it's raining. Ah! It's raining. Oh, it's raining under my umbrella. Ella. Ow. Talo na naman, katap kami. Wow. Well, at least I did work, but not good enough. Oh my. Okay, well, forget about that. Just forget about that. Move on na lang tayo, peeps. Okay, you know what? I think Hydra is not doing the thing. So we have to be flexible. We're gonna go back to heavy. Good old heavy Splatling. The crowd favorite. Yes, we're a little bit faster here with heavy, and let's see if it's actually gonna do us some good, no? Heavy. I'm heavy weapons guy. Let's hold on, wait lang, let me just check. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's just go ahead and waiting on the world to change. That was actually one of my favorite songs. Waiting on the world to change. One day our generation is gonna rule the population, so we keep on waiting. Waiting on the world to change. Yes. Okay, peeps, let's go. So our entire enemies are almost all short range, except for heavy edit. So we'll see if there's gonna be any significant struggles that we're gonna have against each other. Heavy edit spotted me. I can see you. Reposition. Nice. Let's move over here. Nice work. Do the flanky flanky. Nice, good job. Heavy edit is over there. Okay, we'll drop it further. Nice work. Die. Good job. Die. Good job. Oh, fall back a bit. Die, heavy edit. My arch nemesis. Oh, ah! That wasn't good. That wasn't good. I'll go on the tower. Let's see if that's gonna help. All right, I'm the heavy Splatling. You, ooh, dancing on the tower. Yeah, see, okay, when I say die, sometimes it means myself because that means I get to respawn. You know, it's all strategic. What are you talking about? Die. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Nice work. Okay, perish. Nice. I like shooting down campers. Yes! Oh. Nice. Good job. Good job. What? Ba 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 row. Nice. Ooh, finally a win. Finally, Ariel happened to me. One wash clean Salabada for just $7.50. We get that dub, baby. Yes, we got ourselves a dub. Nice. English dub, Japanese dub. Excuse me. Okay, let's do this thing. Nanaka and Ryose are on the other side. We got another heavy edit user. A lot of people seem to be using heavy edit Splatling now. But I don't know. I cannot really get in behind how it works. There's like some kind of challenge to it that I'm not really used to. So I think I'll just stick to I'll just stick to like good regular old heavy Splatling. Thank you. Okay, let me get over there. Get over there! Nice work. Oh! Ah, Ryose, you are my opponent for today. Good job. Looks like you and I must cross barrels as we... The suction bomb, the range was way too long. Did you see that? I was like, well, guess I'll die. I only saw the suction bomb right when I jumped, and I was like, well, this is my life now. I am here to accept my death. Die. Whoop! Ah! Thank you for the hydrate. I'll get back to that in a bit. Nice work. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, ooh, Nelly. Woo! They're going for like whack-a-mole. Grabe yung carbon roller. Self-identified little sister Nanako. Wow, okay. Someone's been playing too much Persona 4, I see. Coming on Nintendo Switch, yes. No news for, Persona 3 Reload anytime soon, but, you know, we'll just take it as we go along, I guess. Like what they were doing with the Resident Evil remakes, you know, it's gonna be, oh yeah, Resident Evil is coming to the Switch, but it's not gonna be the original game, it's just gonna be a cloud program. Okay, get out of the way. This is my tower. Nice. Can you please get up? Ah! Well, they took the tower, so... Alright, everybody. The tower is mine because I can't really move around that much. Therefore, I conclude that it is my solemn duty to ride that thing. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna go do a flank here. Okay, at least I took out the roller. But Ryose took me out, and not to dinner. Okay, stay over there. Oh boy, fall back. Is it raining right now? Nice work. Woo, thank goodness. Just push forward, man! Nice. I don't know how we survived that, but apparently we did. Nobody, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I guess that's why the opponent doesn't really know what I'm doing either. The true big brain strats is not knowing what you're doing so they don't know what you're doing. Oh, I can, the sky is super dark right now. I can hear the rain coming up. Wow, heavy edits. My goodness, you're very skilled. Don't let them past. Do not let them past. Okay, well, they got past. That's not good. We lost the lead, but not yet the match. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make up for lost time, baby. And I suppose the best way that I could do that is with a good old flanking strategy. Oh, they knew what I was doing! Okay, please. Ah! I thought that we were gonna survive long enough so we could zombie jump. And if you don't know what zombie jump is, that means you're just gonna jump over to the tower while someone is on. It doesn't matter if you're gonna die right after. You're gonna help push it even an inch forward. That's the strategy. And apparently, it didn't work. Hydrate redeem done. Thank you. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, well, it do be like that sometimes. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Nice. How are the games going? Well, Milas, we're not doing very good, unfortunately. We're losing quite a lot. It's okay if we lose quite a lot. The only thing I don't want to lose is you. Ayon, there we go. Back at it again, baby. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, we're back at Brine Water. Let's see if this is gonna make the performance any different. Spriggan. Oh, I find that you know, a very interesting like creature, the Spriggan. I don't really hear a lot about it, but I heard a lot about it in Fairy Tail. Oh, come on. Somebody disconnected again. So we gotta restart the match. Okay, let's try that again, and hopefully we can actually find someone to help. Oh my goodness, Link disconnected. Someone decided, you know, Link decided needed to disappear so he can go back to saving Hyrule all over again. My gosh. Link, please stop playing with your Splatoon friends. It's time for you to start actually playing your, you know, saving the world again. Plenty of Spriggans in Witcher? Ah, I see. The only time, I'm not really sure what a Spriggan is. I know it's like a mythological creature, but the one that I know, the only one that I really remember hearing a lot about was the Spriggan in Fairy Tail, the anime and manga. So take that as you will. Oh, Milas, I'm sure if you check out my Discord server, I think you might enjoy the fact that you can now choose your name color in the Discord server, so you don't have to be stuck with red or black or whatever. You can decide what color you want to be. Panda-sama, DJ Fresh, 2 Slice, and Spax. Very interesting lineup. Okay, alright. Let's see what we could do with this. Paint Scraper. Die. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we're not really doing too well. Okay, we gotta stay back a bit. I was way too quiet. I'm sorry. Panda-sama. Oh my goodness, Panda. Panda just got revealed for Tekken 8 recently, and now Panda has like the moveset of Xiaoyu. My goodness. And at least it's different now. Panda has the moveset of Xiaoyu. Kuma now has the moveset of Heihachi. So at least they're not like super clones of each other like back in the older games. My goodness. So you could say that they're a lot more unique, which I think is gonna be good for the game. We always need a little more uniqueness, especially when it comes to our character slots, since there's only like a limited amount of slots they can have in the game. And you know, in a game especially like Tekken, if someone's favorite is not there, that's gonna lead to a lot of feedback. And people can be very nasty about that. 2 slice of bread. As long as King is there, I'm playing. I doubt that they'll ever remove King from any Tekken game. The only expendable one, I quote unquote, is Armor King. But even then, Armor King has been reduced to DLC hell. It's like, you know, the developers know that these characters are like fan favorites, so they're like, yeah, let's put them in DLC because we know people are gonna want to pay for them. So people like Baiken and Johnny from Guilty Gear, they haven't been in the regular roster for years now. They've been relegated to only DLC cast because, again, people know that. Well, it's either because they're not too story relevant, or because, you know, more cynically speaking, it's because the devs know that people will spend a huge amount of money just to pay for those peeps. Imagine if they make King into DLC for some reason. You know what? They even made Jin Kazama into DLC in Tekken 7. I thought that would actually be impossible. They were really trying to focus on the Kazuya and Heihachi story situation that I didn't realize they got rid of Jin. And he only appeared later on in the game as a DLC. So apparently nobody is safe in Tekken. But I doubt that they're ever gonna get rid of Heihachi forever. He's dead now. I mean, Jun came back, but... And for the longest time, she was thought to be dead too, but... Then again, it's like... Well, they did say she was, like, missing for the longest time. She was just missing. So, there was no indication that she was truly dead, but, you know. I just wish... Okay, this is the ranting time, okay? I just wish that they were a lot more decisive when it came to aging up their characters. Especially when it came to the designs of the female characters in Tekken 8. It's like they have all of this same face syndrome. And it's been a problem ever since. And I've noticed that especially with Namco, with Bandai Namco, when they did Soul Calibur 5. Because in Soul Calibur 5, there was like a 17 year time skip between 4 and 5. And during that time, they... what's this? They aged up the characters, but only the male characters aged. And any female character that returned in Soul Calibur 5, almost all of them were either replaced or have like a magical reason for not aging. Xianghua, she got older, she got married, she had a kid, and her daughter took over for her. Taki, they said she retired and became a master shinobi, and then her protege, Natsu, is taking over for her. Sophia is dead, and her kids are taking over for her. Cassandra was missing, and therefore she's no longer in the story. The only one that really stayed in the cast is Ivy, and she, of course, you cannot have her get older because like she's the main Miss Fanservice of Soul Calibur. So her reason for not aging is because she has a shard of soul edge inside her, and because of that prevents her from aging. That's kind of like the same reason they gave Nina and Anna Williams, except they, in Tekken, they did not age because they were stuck in cryo sleep. That's like their justification of not making them look 40. My goodness. Like, I mean, I know it sells, you know, attractive characters, especially attractive women, but, you know, have some, you know, it's fine to have older characters as well. Let them have the spotlight as well while introducing the newer cast. I mean, for all its flaws, as much as I hate the Mortal Kombat attacking animation, at least they did a better job of keeping their aged characters. Even Sonya Blade, who was like in her 50s in Mortal Kombat 10, she looked convincingly older. So that's something. Alright, thank you very much, Jesse, for the art grind. You take care until then. Yes, I played a little bit of Soul Calibur back in the day. What was that? The very last Soul Calibur game I played was Broken Destiny, which was like the PSP version of Soul Calibur 4. And my main back then was Kratos. But I'm just saying, you know, if you want to age up your characters in your game, let everybody get older, you know? Let it be a bit more visible that they get older. That's my pet peeve when it comes to games. Oh yeah, we played a lot of Soul Calibur back in your house, Milas. Mostly Soul Calibur 4. And yes, Sophia was dead. In the time skip between Soul Calibur 4 and 5, she died. So that's why she was replaced by her kids. So yeah, a lot of Sophia fans were not happy about that. And it seemed like a very, very bad reason. So in the time skip between Soul Calibur 4 and 5, that's when Sophia died. And then she was replaced by her children, Patroclus and Pyrrha. Most of the time I just spammed with Mitsurugi and Killik. And I didn't really know the moves, so I just, you know, the only thing that really mattered was that if I could launch somebody with Killik with his staff, because that's like bonk, bonk, swing, and spinny, spinny, spin. And I'm like, yeah, that feels good. That's all I need. That's all the motivation I need. If it spins, we wins, baby. We wins. Nice, we took the lead, baby. Ow! Okay, well, that wasn't it. Siegfried or Nightmare, make sure to ring out opponents. That's a very good strategy, yes. Both of them are very good for ringing out opponents. Especially with their long reach. And even though they've got a very heavy weapon, they're deceptively fast, actually. Why did I not use my special? Well, you know, I thought maybe it'll be more fun if I just splatted him directly, so... Again, you can't really do much with arrow spray aside from, you know, just slamming the barrel in their face and pulling the trigger. So, you know, I'm playing as a real arrow spray main would. What? Okay, well, that worked, I guess. Okay, please do not lose. My old heart cannot handle this. Wario! Wario! Waluigi! Waluigi! Okay, well, we lost the lead, so... It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. Serjay, salty. Perhaps. But you know, we're still maintaining control. We're still maintaining control. Ow. It's not Burger Shop, okay? It's not yet Burger Shop levels. Excuse me. Wow, wow. Thank you for the hydrate, the posture check, and the stretch. Heck yeah. Kids, whatever. Whatever, forever and ever apart. Desert you, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around. Desert you. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. We've been having a losing streak. Is it time? The new Street Fighter lady is just like Voldo? Yes, actually. Yes. Aki is definitely giving Voldo vibes. And I really find it funny that way because they definitely sound... They really give the creep factor of Voldo, but, you know... If evil, why hot? Aki makes me feel things and I don't appreciate it. Understandable, understandable. T-Tech. Oh, I think I have a few more weapons that I could use, I guess. How do you say Aki's name anyway? Do you say it abbreviation style? No, you say it Aki. No, Milas, you say it like this. Aki ka na lang, aki ka na lang. Iingatan ko ang puso mo. Aki ka na lang, aki ka na lang. There are dots. Well, they did the same thing for Aki's predecessor in Street Fighter 6. Excuse me, in Street Fighter 5, who was Fong. So, yeah. And you know, they never gave like a real meaning to Aki and Fong. Unlike Modok has a meaning to their name, but Aki and Fong, her master, they don't, as far as I know, they don't have meanings to their names. And sometimes, you know, it's not always good to always try to find meaning. Charot. Sometimes, you know, you just have to live with it. Fong is an abbreviation? I don't know. They never explained it in Street Fighter V. If Fong was supposed to mean anything. Same with Aki. I guess they were just trying to make it look cool. In the same way that, you know, over the years, they were like, what does the M in M Bison stand for? Is it Master? Is it Mister? Is it Mike Tyson Bison? I don't know. But nobody really knows. But at least Street Fighter 6 finally clarifies that yes, the E in E Hondas is supposed to be Edmund. All the fan theories have finally come true that yes, it is Edmund Honda. Growing up in the 90s, I was like, what is the meaning of E? Why is it E Honda? And I remember how there were a lot, you know, how a lot of the fighting games in the 90s were trying to ride on the success of Street Fighter. And then a lot of them had characters that also had like mysterious initials and stuff. And then Street Fighter also had people like R. Mika and stuff like that. So it was just not a one-time occurrence. But yes, Michael Bison and Edmund Honda apparently have the truth revealed about them. Let's do this. I googled and Aki might mean acute kidney injury. Well, with the poisons that Aki does, that you know, provides to you, I suppose, you know, kidney injuries are not unexpected. Ah! Soda incoming. Nice. Whatever happened to Rainbow Mika, by the way? Oh, she's fine. She's, you know, she spent time in Street Fighter 5 training under Zangief, but right now, nothing is really happening, so, ayan. Acute kidney injury. So you're saying there's an attractive kidney that is serving jury duty in a trial. This is like the weirdest version of a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney case. My goodness. Yes, the parrot is the witness. I think I'll finally convince myself to actually play Ace Attorney on stream. I keep saying that, but you know, I never really follow up on that. That's my fault. But I really should. Because especially since the Apollo Justice games are also going to be appearing on what's this? On Switch very soon, if I recall correctly. So far, it's only been the Phoenix Wright trilogy, but we'll also have the, what's this? The Apollo Justice trilogy as well. You love the series? Oh, that's good. That's good to know. Oh, God! Okay. Well, that's, They got suction bombed. Yes. I wonder if they got Tsukihime in for the Switch, the visual novel version. That'll finally make me want to read it. And if they also got Fate Rialto Fate Stay Night Rialto version, because at least that would be like an official English translation. I mean, I admit, I read the original Fate Stay Night visual novel. It's not meant for kids. So... But they said, you know, there's like conflicting statements where it was like, oh, they only shoehorned the naughty scenes because that would apparently sell better. And, you know, taking them out kind of made the story a lot more cohesive. But, I don't know. If we can get, like, the original Rialto version, that would be nice. The Rialto translation, excuse me. And not to mention Tsukihime's official translation, because they do have the remake. You know the characters due to, reasons. Same. I don't play Fate Grand Order, but I know about most of the characters because of, reasons. Same with Azure Lane. Same with Kantai Collection. Reasons. Oh god, we lost the lead again. You know, I was actually surprised that there is actually a word as lead. Like, when you use the word leash, apparently lead is like another word for it. I'm not sure. But I heard about that when I was reading a novel. They said, I grabbed my dog by the lead. And I was like, what's the lead? And apparently that's a thing too in Minecraft, you know. It's not leash, it's lead. I need to like check my English dictionary again, what exactly they meant by that. Oh no, you don't! Go get it! Oh no. I tried to flank, it wasn't enough. Wow! Nice. We're slowly losing our way to victory. I'm not gonna entertain that comment. Umayos ka, Milos. Kids are watching. My goodness. You're the one who keeps saying kids! But come on, bro. Think of the children, man. Okay, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time for me to actually go back to Carpal Tunnel Simulator. Brush, brush, brush 3 times a day. Brush with Colgate. Bring cavities away. Brush, brush, brush 3 times a day. Brush with... Why are you gonna jump ahead? The lead of a guy is also his nose, unless he is... Unless he has feet that are big. And you know what's the problem with having big feet? Yes, it's very hard to buy shoes. I should know. I have, like, size 10 or 11 feet. Goodness gracious, those shoes are so hard to come by here in the Philippines. Why are we all short-ranged? Why are they all short-ranged? Goodness gracious. Brush, 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 3 times a day. Brush, 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 keep cavities away. Nice. Okay. Alright, I need to go ahead. Woo! Brush, 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 3 times a day. Brush, 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 keep cavities away. Yes. Brush when called gay. Oh. Yes, you're the one who jumped ahead. Mila's Umayaska. Kids! Kids are watching. Wah! That's a cute emote, Reeker. Is that... I don't know who's that supposed to be. Oh, well, we got wiped out, and that's not good. Just die, 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 die. It's raining cats and dogs. If it's raining cats and dogs, then they better, you know, make sure that they have a good lead. Okay, that was on purpose. That's not a rookie mistake, okay? That was on purpose. I'm showing everybody what happens if you let a roller roll over you. Which is not good. See? I did it again. You know what they say about guys with big feet? They need big shoes, which is true. Yes. Sometimes I think I should get like a shoe fund. 'Cause dang, shoes are big. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? John Cena. John Cena! Parang lahat na lang. I'm playing every single weapon, but I'm not winning with anything. Saan ako nagkukulang, guys? Alright, we're gonna be really risky here, and we're gonna try the bow. Take a bow, the night is over. We're gonna be doing some sniping today. Sniping's a good job, mate. The winds might be howling and hissing. Imagine that, you know, it's raining very hard and the only thing you actually hear is barking. Barking and meowing. We've got Typhoon Signal number 4. Meow, meow, meow. The meowing is getting louder. Grabe naman, what kind of rain is that? What kind of rain is that now? Yes. Let's go. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple. Let's do this. We be sniping over here. Sniper, no sniping. Well, the only consolation, I guess, is that everybody on the enemy team is short range. So I guess that's something. Although we've got two long-range weapons, me and the E-leader over there. And I hope the E-leader over there has better aim than I do, because I'm not gonna be much help in terms of aim. I'm just gonna be here to harass people. Woo! That was nice. Woo! Nice sniping, baby! Hi, Swordberries. Welcome. Can I have a shout out for Swordberries, please? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Nice, baby! Oh my gosh. All these hours of playing Zelda are actually making me good with the bow. What's up? Yes, Swordberries, your favorite, everybody's favorite strawberry gamer cat. But also very well known in the Splatoon Philippines community, but also actually branching out to Valo. Very interesting. A different kind of pew-pew game with less squids. Hi, Orby, what's up? How is your Monday morning? I can't do it. Ooh, double! Double, excuse me? Interesting. Oh boy. Don't mention my Valo endeavors. I've been on Valo for a while. It just takes everything in my computer to stream it. I see. Oh no, comm error. No, the weather is going against me this time. Oh no. Oh, so whenever you play Valo, it's just like me and what's this? Me and Gang Beasts. Yes, it takes everything in my laptop's power to actually survive. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and keep using the bow, because we didn't technically lose yet, so there's that. Who do you main in Valo, Orby? Not like it matters for me, because I don't play, but, you know, a lot of people in my chat probably do, so they might be curious as to who you main. You know what they say? It's main day after all. Yesterday was sub day. You should have gotten a Subway sandwich. You're a Fade main. I see. Well, you have to wait until the end of the week, Orby, because it's gonna be Fade day. Rip, Stop, and Go by H2. Whoa! Whoa! Ah, yes, I will never forget that episode of Family Guy when, I think it was Stewie, who would never stop saying the H in words that had WH in it, like white or Will Wheaton, like that. Will Wheaton! Will Wheaton! White. Will Wheaton! Will Wheaton! And that really drove me nuts. Cool, yeah, Cool Whip. Yes, Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Mom, Mom, Mummy, Mom, 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 Mother. Hi. Classic Family Guy. How are you still on the tower? Ah! Or B, I am dying over here. I'm just in the B ranks and everybody's a lot better than C. What the heck is happening? Mommy, mother. I would like to try Valo again, although I'm not really good at it. If I play Valorant, I'm gonna keep the stream category at just chatting because chances are I'll be dead in like 5 seconds after the round starts, and I'm like, okay, back to just chatting, everybody. That happened once, and it was so embarrassing. It's like, yep, okay, I'm gonna die now. Just you know, keep them busy. Please win without me. I'll just be watching over here. I'll be watching you. Ow. Tara, balo tayo, peeps. Bannerant. Horrorant. I thought you were gonna say, I'd like to try what Stewie said to my mom. Imagine annoying your mother with that. If I did that thing that Stewie said to Mother Svek, Mother Svek would probably smack me. Okay, Bo, it's time to take a bow. I really don't want to resort to this. You know, I haven't used 52 gal in a very long time. So we'll go ahead and do that. Look at that. The gallon of water that you can find in your offices and stuff. Really inaccurate weapon, but 2-shot lang. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you for the hydrate. Salt levels rising. Serjay needs to calm down. I really hope that everything is going to be better if I can get like a better schedule. Although that means I might have to change my stream schedules and the days. So we'll just see how that turns out. They need a new weapon with a De Gripo container. We'll see if the Splatoon devs can think of something. De Gripo. De Gripo de Faucet. Oh, you're going to the bank. What are you planning to do? What are you planning to do with the bank? I want to make a deposit. Oh my gosh. The PS5 is basically releasing a new game, which is basically a Splatoon copycat. Oh, you mean Foam Stars? Yes. So we now have Splatoon at home. But I don't know, the mechanics look interesting, if only because you can actually build using the foam. So that's an interesting mechanic. It's kind of like Fortnite, but instead of having like a separate building mechanic, it's integrated into the shooting itself. So we'll see. I don't know. People like to meme on it, but maybe they're onto something here. Yeah, Fortnite Splatoon. That's right. It's the collaboration of Fortnite and Splatoon that everybody's been looking for this entire time. But they were like, "Oh no, these are kid-friendly characters. We can't have the Splatoon Inklings and Octolings like using like a pump shotty or something like that." That doesn't sound right. So why not make Foam Stars? nice! Oh! Now Xbox needs one with Jello bullets where you can jump over the Jello shots. Now that is interesting too. You know what, Milas? You might be onto something. Are you sure you don't work at Microsoft? Jello shots. Not just a drink this time. It is the latest game for Xbox Game Pass. Whoa, people are dying! People are dying! Oh my goodness! There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Oh, okay, well, gotta fall off. The lasers work, baby! Okay, fall back a bit. Fall back. Don't be brave, Serjay. Brave doesn't always mean you win. Let them have it if they want to. But whoop! Nice. Hi, Shenj. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Can I have a shout out for Shenj, please? Welcome everybody to... Welcome everyone to... Welcome to the family. Everybody's favorite owl tamer VTuber from the Philippine VTuber community. Why did we lose the lead already, my goodness? Okay. League of Legends. Yes. It's raining right now, so it's a perfect time to take a bath in this under the rain. My goodness. Just like when I was a kid. And then my parents would tell me, Serjay, you still have to take a bath afterwards. That rain is not clean. Die. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think the strategy we have to go for is that we have to wear my real clothes. But I think we can stick with 52 gal. We had a lot of work. We had a lot of good scores, I think. See? Very good score. Drawing your new Twitch panels. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Glad to know. Glad to know that you stopped by. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so since it's Monday, it's time to go back to school. Yes. Oh my gosh, I wish I had more skill in art. That way, if ever I find like something interesting, I could just draw it on my own. It's National Family Day, Serjay? I thought it was National Family Week. I thought it was an entire week. Wait, there's no school today? I don't know, I don't go to school anymore, so... I haven't gone to school in years. I am very lost. We're all short range. Why is somebody on the other team using a VTuber? God, I haven't seen someone use a VTuber in a long time. This is interesting. I'll take this. Off the tower. Okay, I'm going ahead. Nice. Good job. This is very sneaky. Very scary. Oh, okay. Well, we did that. You're on afternoon schedule. Well, that doesn't really help much then. Okay, are we gonna zombie jump? Yes, we're gonna zombie jump. We're gonna die. Okay. Yep, I died. The GooTuber. Why are they using a GooTuber? I haven't seen someone use a GooTuber in ages. My goodness. Yes, that is the exact name of a sniper rifle in this name. The GooTuber. we like to watch videos on GooTube. Arrow spray. Yeehaw! What? Oh, we don't have much time left. It's okay, we're just gonna keep doing this. The only thing I want to do right now is to get at least just one win, please. I want to get one win. Is that so hard to ask, Splatoon devs? Yes, thank you. Nice. How was the Splatoon game? We're losing a lot. So, well, we took care of that. I have defeated the GooTuber. After YouTube will inevitably fall, now we have a GooTuber. We're taking me hostage for an extended stream. Oh god, not like this again. Die. Yes, die, GooTuber. Perish. Hear the jingle. If you're on the tower, there's like an ice cream truck jingle that plays, which is really cute, actually. Fire in the laser! Nice. Famous last words of a gambling addict. I just need one win, yes. Every single time. Every single time we go to Resorts World Manila. Resorts World Manila. Die. Thank you. Be good and die. That's a good squid. That's a good squid. Look at this photograph. What do you mean? Why are we talking about Nickelback right now? Look at this photograph. That's the only line that I know, okay? I only know that people like to meme on Nickelback as very bad for some reason. I don't know the exact reason myself, but people just like to say Nickelback bad. So, okay then. Woo! Yes, baby! Ah. Finally, a win. Finally, Ariel happened to me. One wash clean Salabada for just $7.50. Wow. Nice. New main weapon? That's what I keep saying every stream. I have a new main weapon every single time. Okay, we need to go to... we need to go to the weapon store so I can buy a Clash Blaster. I made a mistake and did not buy it last time, so we're gonna go ahead and buy it this time. The Cancer Blaster, as we called it back in Splatoon 2. Yes, yes. I'm allowed to use the VTuber. Are there new characters? There are only like a few main story characters. The story is not really like the main focus of the multiplayer. So, and most of the new characters are like the people in the shops that you could see here. So, you could get them from the shops and stuff like that. But, and then we have like a story DLC that is coming, but it's mostly just people from, what's this, that are only important in the story mode, not in the multiplayer. Look at this Shenj, Fred Crumbs. He's even got a lemon slice in his hand, my goodness. Look at that tempura coating, divine. You just watch people play? Yeah, I understand. It's not the most accessible game series, I understand. So, it do be like that. Very appetizing, yes. Shucks, why do I keep leaving? No, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave, just like I don't want to leave you. Just kidding. Alright. Aga Serjay, stop flirting with the chat. You know, that's part of the package now. Charot. Where's my Clash Blaster? Yes! Bring the cancer. Oh, the Riz, yes. The R in Serjay stands for Riz. Thanks for the package. Yee! Let's go. Oh, yes. Clash Blaster time, baby. So toxic, especially in tower control. Goodness gracious. In Splatoon 2, when this weapon was introduced, people were like, stop playing Clash Blaster! But we were like, no. You know, if you're not skilled if you use this weapon, if you play Clash Blaster, because you don't even need to hit the opponent directly. You can just actually, like, hit... And see, there's like a big splash. So that can still damage people, even if they're not directly hit. My goodness. Which one of the characters is your favorite? Ah. I'll show you when I have time. Chenj, thank you for asking that question. When we're done with a match or two, like when the rotation ends at 12 noon. I believe that is Momori. Thank you for the lurk. It'll be done a lot faster if we actually win. Brine Water Springs. Yes, the springs are flavored with concentrated gamer salt. Oh god, they have an E-liter. They have the longest ranged sniper rifle in this game. I hate this. Candy-coated rocks featuring Off the Hook. Let's go. I died. Why did I jump onto the suction bomb? You know, sometimes I question my life choices sometimes. In all my years of living, I like to question. And sometimes the answers are not that good. Okay, you go ahead. I'll go bother them a bit. Whenever you hear the pick, 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 that means that you hit somebody. Alright. How come it did not hit? Oh no. Is it lag? Oh no. That's not good. Lagi na lang. Naglalag sa puso mo. Lagi ka na lang. Lagi ka na lang. Okay, so what have we learned? Clash Blaster sucks, if I'm the one that's using it. So, we'll see, we'll see. Nice. Die. Okay, we'll let you go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and attack their base all alone. Because that's all that I could really do. Ah! That didn't really do much, but we tried anyway. Oh wow, they're all dying. There are people dying. Woo! Grenade doing the work, baby. Ah! Let's go. Die, thank you. Diet Coke. Nice. Oh! I got sniped. See, Leo, my goodness. It's not your zodiac season, Leo. Okay? It's time for the Libra gang. Mga Libra, rise up. And again, for those who don't know, as a fellow Libra, I will be having my birthday countdown stream on Saturday, September 30, starting at 6 p.m. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, I'll be playing Crab Game, doing VTuber tier lists, and all of that fun. So, yes, feel free to go ahead and join me, and hope to see you there during the stream. You're a Taurus? Oh, interesting. Cool Beans, can you do the Discord command, please? Because we have made some changes recently to the Discord server. So if you're not yet a member of the Discord server, why are you not yet a member? So feel free to go ahead and, you know, join. Nice. Please be mindful, though, it is an 18+ server, so ayun. No children allowed. Where the Libras at? You know what Libras like to enjoy? Libro. Yes, if you haven't done so yet, feel free to leave me a message, a birthday message on the pinned chat, so you can actually have something for me to read on stream. Whoa! Please! One na lang! One na lang! Ah, yes! Yes. Okay, thank goodness. Yes, baby! Can I also join your VTuber tier list? Of course you can. Actually, Shenj, I think you were one of the first people to send me your PNGs. So you're fine. I think you're already done. If you want, anybody who wants to join, you can join my Discord server as well. As something else. Okay, no more games. We won. So let's just show Shenj my favorite characters. You have no PNG? I thought you did, Cool Beans. A long time ago when I saw you in Panma's stream, I think you had like a PNG there. Unless I was wrong. So these are the waifus of Ren and me. Yes, look at that. It's the Squid Sisters. Ren likes the one on the left, the purple one, Callie. She's the really, really Genki, happy type. And then to the right is Marie. So Callie, Marie, Calamari, Calamares. she's the sarcastic one, so yeah, I like her more. I'm not really like super happy Genki. I'm more of the sarcastic type. And there's actually 2 cities that you can visit. We'll go to the other one, but I just want to say, you know, here's one that you can visit off to the side. Just be careful. If you want, you know, you really grungy boys, check out Spike over here. Look at that. He's a sea urchin, and then look at that hair. And now he has a beard. My goodness. He's got the look, baby. He's not selling anything suspicious, not at all. Oh my goodness. And we'll go to the train station, and then we'll return back to Splatsville. Hi Wolf, welcome back. And then if you also want to see Spike's friend, here's merch. He grew up ever since Splatoon 2. In Splatoon 2, he was just a tiny little boy. But now look at that. He's grown up. Our boy. Oh my gosh. I guess you could say you need to keep an eye on him. Oh my goodness. And in here are the idols from Splatoon 3. Okay, can you please wait until I'm finished explaining? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Yeah, these are the hosts of Splatoon 3. Yeah. I like the blue one, Shiver. She waifu, but the one in yellow, Fry, she cute. Where are the crabs? Unfortunately, there's not really many crabs. In Splatoon 2, there was a shopkeeper that was shaped like a crab. And then Big Man over there, the manta ray, holding the TV. Catch you later! Fry is literally you? Aw, that's nice. Cool beans. And what else? So if you actually check the studio... you can also watch their interactions with each other. Look at them, they're telling stories and stuff like that while the broadcast is going on. And then, you know, we're just fans, you know. Notice me, senpai! Notice me! Make my heart go doki doki. Look at that. We have the true smartphone experience, the shaky cam. My gosh. And then just give them like another few seconds. They should notice me. And then they're gonna do like an interaction. Okay, why are you not... we have an audience, please. Notice me, senpai. Oh, wait, maybe I'm not close enough, kasi. I have to go closer. You would just roam if you have Splatoon 3. That would be nice. It's only... There's not really much you can do on the main hub, though. That's the only problem. So, I guess you have to come a bit closer. And then... Yeah, there we go. Hey! Yes. You get a different interaction if you finish the story mode of Splatoon 3. Because it's different compared to if you look at them and then you didn't what's this? You didn't finish the story mode. They're just gonna be like, oh, it's a fan. Hi. But if you finish the story mode, they're like, hey! Oh my gosh, si Serjay! Notice me! Notice me, senpai! My goodness. Pero ayun, that's where we are with the game. We didn't win that much, I'll say. We had a very, very, very difficult time today. Well, but you know, it do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. As long It's okay if you win or lose, basta we are together. Diba? So let's just go ahead and wrap up, and we'll go ahead and back to the studio. And thank you once again, everybody, for joining me on stream for this scheduled stream. And we still have one more stream on Friday at 10 p.m. Excuse me, 10 a.m. Philippine time. That's GMT plus 8. And don't forget that you can still join me on Saturday, September 30 at 6 p.m. Philippine time for my 6-hour birthday countdown marathon stream. So my birthday is going to be on October 1, but we will be celebrating a little early on September 30. And I hope that all of you will be able to join me. We're going to be playing Crab Game. We're going to be playing more game. We're going to be doing MRE Mukbang, the VTuber tier list. I'm going to read your birthday greetings, and we'll also do some karaoke. Okay, you know what? Now that we're here, I think I forgot something. Let's do this, okay? Let's extend for a bit. All right? Okay, hold on. We're gonna quit playing Splatoon, and we're going to check the audio, okay? Because what I'm gonna do is I need to try. Let's see if the karaoke, because when I try karaoke on PC, it slows down quite a bit. So what we'll try to do instead, we'll try playing karaoke here on the Nintendo Switch, because you have YouTube available. So we'll try and see if that is actually an option. Hi Ren, good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Musta naman po? Is that For Honor? Yes, I got back into watching For Honor videos recently. Oh, not just Tricycad, excuse me. Tricycad. Serjay Svek. Did you know that I was part of a rookie band along with Milus? We were singing really really rookie songs. So what we're gonna do, let me just change the game. Set game music. We're gonna go ahead and just play like a video or two, and then we'll see if it actually matches. Because my problem when I do karaoke streams is the audio does not match my singing, so we still have to do the delay. And we'll see if it actually matches. So we're gonna sing one of Miles' songs. Miles is an amazing composer, so we'll go ahead and sing one of his songs right here. Since since you know, some of us might feel rejected at work, rejected at life, especially on a Monday. Let's see. So I'm going to sing along. The words, it's not karaoke, so you can hear Miles sing and I will sing. So please tell me in the chat if you can hear us at the same time. Let's see if it's the same. Do we start at the end of seeing? Do we stop past the limits bidding? It's hard to wait, 'cause past arriving late. So I create a fiction mental state. I can say it's my dumb past fate. When seeing and speaking, while hearing and feeling, it's nothing when you begin the bleeding. So we take situations to erase our falter. It's really not a pretty wrong disorder. It's hopeless, I admit. I am stuck with this shit. Don't wanna deny it. I don't wanna lose my way to you. I can't seem to pry it out of my veins. it infects, cause I'm a worthless reject. So, how is the audio? Okay, I thank you for the cheers, but is the audio synced at least with my singing? Did you mean like you never meant it? Did you trust like you've never wanted? Cause you see, there's no blindness in me, yeah. Deep inside the core, from the heart you tore. Eat so much like there's nothing more to spill out or scream out things you never gave out. There's something when I begin the bleeding, so we make situations to erase our falter. It's really not a pretty wrong disorder. It's hopeless, I admit. I am stuck with this shit. Don't wanna deny it. I don't wanna lose my way to you. Can't seem to pry it out of my veins. It injects, it infects. Guess I'm a worthless reject. It's what I am. You know you can't change me. You're just too worth it. So please don't change situations to erase our falter. It's really not a pretty wrong disorder. It's hopeless, I admit. I am stuck with this shit. Don't wanna deny it. I don't wanna lose my way to you. Yup, it's an original. Can't seem to pry it out of my veins. It injects, it infects. Guess I'm a worthless reject. It's what I am. You know you can't change me. I'm just too worth it. So please don't change. Can't seem to pry it out of my face. Guess I'm a worthless reject. And that was Worth a Reject by Tricycad, my band with Milas and Eric. So as you can see, we have proven that playing karaoke on the Nintendo Switch works. It syncs, which is good, because that way at least we don't have to deal with syncing issues that we had in online. So I think this is a good opportunity that we could use for the stream on Saturday, excuse me. And yes, if you want to hear more of our original music, please note, it's very scuffed. It's very... We didn't have a lot of editing software at the time, so you're going to hear mostly raw vocals. But you can go ahead and search for it, Serjay Svek, and then just search for Tricycad. That's the name of our band. Tricycad is just the Hiligaynon word for tricycle. But instead of using a motorcycle like what we usually do, we use a bicycle. So that's what we call it in Hiligaynon, Tricycad. Me, Eric, and Milas. Yes. So that's what. So I think we found a good thing that we could use for for our karaoke on Saturday stream. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube yet, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. That would be very helpful. And yes, I had to make sure that we were using our songs, Milas, because I do not want to get DMCA'd. The last thing I want to do, if for some reason we get DMCA'd by our own original music, I'm probably gonna throw a fit. Oh my gosh. We'll just end the stream with my very first original composition. I'm not gonna sing, but we'll just, you know, chill. And in the meantime, I'll just ask for, who do you want me to raid for today? That's me singing.
Through the tiny hole, all controlled rainfall. Down the
While we're doing that, just let me know who you want me to raid.
instrumental schedule observance, indicating when it's time to sing, dance.
The tiny crystals sift down through the glass. It's impossible to change each grain's path. Even if I can invert it from head to toe, I cannot change the path it led. I had to do my very high voice here, but I realize I can't always do high. I have to go a little lower sometimes.
I can only flow towards a new sun. Once the
I got it, Reeker. Let me go ahead and get that ready.
is all seen. What's gone is but lost, never be appealed.
The tiny crystals sift down through the glass. It's impossible to change each grain's path. Even if I can invert it from head to toe, I cannot change the path it led. Whoa.
So watch each pink grain
With eager intent, capture each moment. That is time well spent. Tiny crystals sift down through the glass. It's impossible to change each grain's path. Even if I can invert it from head to toe, cannot change the path it led. Capture each moment. That is time well spent. The tiny crystals, the hourglass, this hourglass. Is that Mila's voice? No, that's my singing voice. Mila's was my backup at the time. Okay, before we go, I really want to play this one song, if we can actually find it. Just, you know, even just a snippet, because it's my favorite original composition. I Don't Need You Anymore. I actually had, it's a two-parter song, because I was still not getting over my high school crush at the time, because we made these songs when we were in college. So I wrote I Need You, and when I finally got over my high school crush, we finally had I Don't Need You Anymore. Yes, music does help make things better in a way. So we'll go ahead and quickly play this one. All three of us sing here. My goodness. Hi Mayu, welcome to the stream. Can I have a shout out from Mayu too, please? Your singing voice is really good. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm just sick and tired of waiting up for you. Just knowing that you're out there doing what you do. So now I'm packing up, I'm leaving you behind. Don't you dare follow me, then again you don't mind. You'll be with your lover that you kept a secret for years behind my back. It's a sin I won't forget, but I don't need you anymore. Listen to that, that's Milas and Eric singing. But I don't. That's Milas that does that part. He's the one that he likes to do the oh. I'm gonna go back home, back to my family. I'll start over again. That's what is meant to be. So now I'm packing up, I'm leaving you behind. Don't you dare follow me, then again you won't mind. Just get out of my life, don't come any closer. I just want to be free, I wanna live better. Cause I don't need you anymore. Cause I don't, cause I don't, cause I don't, cause I don't. I don't need you anymore. Cause I don't, cause I don't, cause I don't, cause I don't. I don't need you anymore. It's just a high school crush. I was trying to get over it, Milas. It was very important for me. My goodness.
No need to show sorrow.
It didn't help she was yung crush ng bayan. Every boy wanted to be with her. My goodness.
I'll do is build up my new tomorrow.
She was the popular girl, my gosh. So now I'm packing up, I'm leaving you behind. Don't you dare follow me, then again you won't mind. Our crush, comrade, our crush.
I won't write you letters.
No phone calls or email, but I'll tell you that I'll succeed where I have failed. Now I don't need you anymore. Now I don't, now I don't, now I don't, now I don't. I don't need you anymore. Now I don't, now I don't, now I don't, now I don't. I don't need you anymore. So now I'm packing up, I'm leaving you behind. Don't you dare follow me, then again you won't mind. Oh, but I don't, cause I don't, now I don't, really don't. I don't need you anymore. But I don't, cause I don't, now I don't, really don't. I don't need you anymore. But I don't, cause I don't, now I don't, really don't. I don't need you anymore. But I don't, cause I don't, now I don't, really don't. I don't need you anymore. Whoa.
Get lost.
We actually had that point where, you know, we had to pretend that Milas would be barking like a dog, okay? Because when we were recording those songs, Milas's dog would usually come into the recording, and well, we didn't really have the resources to, you know, do the to redo the take. So it's like, just leave the dog in. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It adds to the scuff. And when the dog didn't bark that time, so I said, okay, Milas, you have to do the dog hiss, and they were like, arr. Yes, the get lost was it was something that I added at the end. You know, it was as Milas said, you know, she was not just my crush, she was our crush. Comrade. Yes, again, you know what happens when you try to have yung crush ng bayan. You know, every boy wanted to be to dance with her at the prom, and unfortunately, you know, we didn't get to dance with them. So maybe in the future, maybe in the future, we'll find the love that we have been looking for, diba? I just hope that she's happy. You know, she's already married and she's already. Does she have a kid? I don't know, but she's doing very well for herself. So I'm very glad for her at least. But maybe in the future, my time will come. And I'll make sure, yes, that I'll let you all know. Cool Bean says, she denied me too, bro. You know, she denied me too, Milas, okay? So, we tried, at least, we tried. Cool Bean says, I was busy in the buffet table during the prom. Milas and I were too busy. Milas and I were too busy shredding the dance floor with our amazing dance moves during the prom. But that is a story for another day. I know we've spent quite a lot more time here than expected, so we'll just save that for the karaoke. We'll save the stories for the karaoke with the mysterious egg roll included as well. So earlier we did have a raid coming in from Reeker. Thank you for the suggestion, Reeker. We have Icy Empress, and they're currently playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So let's go ahead and send them some Serjavian Nation love, and hopefully this stream will not get DMCA'd because this is our original music. I swear, do not DMCA us. Anyway, I'm very glad that all of you decided to spend your time with me. I greatly appreciate that, and I hope that this stream still managed to bring a little more color to your day. And make sure that you stay safe. It's raining very hard outside, okay? So you take care, always stay safe, and keep the world turning. This is your favorite color surfing DJ, Serjay Svek, saying goodbye now. Salamat Svek. Love y'all. Bye-bye.